Good morning, beautiful human. Thanks for clicking on this video. Welcome back to the struggle. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Rose. I am on a struggle fitness journey, and I want to say hello to you before this. I woke up this morning, and this is on my forehead. Now, either I bumped my head yesterday and I didn't realize, in which case it's like, how? Or all that stress I had yesterday is showing up in a form of it doesn't hurt, but it is just there. So today we have a friend that's gonna be hanging out with us. But, well, as I was saying before my alarm interrupted me, we're also heading out to the gym. The reason my alarm interrupted me is, y'all know I've been reading Think Like a Monk. And one of the things I've been working on is waking up at least an hour earlier than I have to. So I usually wake up at 4:20 to make it to the gym by 5. I shower the night before, and then I wake up in the morning, I just deodorant, and, I'm off out. So I've been waking up at 3:35 currently. I guess I'm working hard to get up at 3:30. And then where was I going with this? Oh yeah, the alarm interrupted me because another thing he wanted us to do was to wake up alarm free or as close to natural as possible. So I actually have an alarm clock that I've never used before. And so I thought I would use it, and now I wake up and the other alarm starts me off by waking me up with a gentle light, and then the music is so soft, and then it gets gradually louder as the alarm goes. And then I have this alarm set for a backup because your girl can sleep. So if I snooze on the other one, chances are I'm missing the gym. So I set this backup alarm and I forgot to turn it off. But yeah, that's where we are. Hopefully you weren't staring at my thing the whole time. But dang, y'all, it's there. So this morning I'm gonna go ahead and get everything personal that I have to get done, because Lord knows once I log on to work, it's so hard for me to just break away. So I'm gonna take up everything that has to do with me first, and then we'll log on and slave the day away. And that's where we are. But first, let's go and enjoy the best part of the day, which is the workout. So let's get to it. Barely made it. I am spent. I'm tired. I'm hurt. I'm broken. Today's workout was conditioning, and usually conditioning day is difficult, but today was extra difficult. Sorry for screaming in your ear, but man. So D and I was separated by ourselves each. I was my own partner. She was her own partner. My partner wouldn't let me quit. And then Jay had me do 50 reps on every machine possible. Lightweight, high reps. Needless to say, I am spent. I'm going to go home, take a nice hot shower. And then I'm going to massage my hamstrings, my quads, my shoulders, everything that can be massaged, because I am hurting. And tomorrow's a strength day. But great workout. Now, let's go on to have some good choices. Yeah. Oh, the demo move that I put, that's because I'm so tired. I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't do anything else. So maybe tomorrow we'll do a strength machine. So yeah. This is a breakfast, guys. Yes, it's a burger and a salad. Just have the mixed greens, tomato, carrots, and some ranch dressing, the yogurt dressing. And then here I have my little sad turkey burger that I accidentally forgot my toast in the waffle maker because I don't have a toaster oven. Onion, mustard, pickles, basic AF. I would add some bacon, but Jay would say don't have the turkey bacon with the turkey burger. So we're gonna go with this for now, okay? That's breakfast. Y'all, day 3 of the soup and still loving it. Give it a good mix and it'll be good to go. So in the blender, I have a cup of milk, 1 scoop of protein, 1 scoop of peanut butter powder, and however much cinnamon I wanted, I'm going to add half a frozen banana, blend that up, and that's gonna make a peanut butter banana smoothie. Here is what the snack is looking like. I have like 2/3 of an ounce of peanuts. I wish they were salted. I wish they were salted. Some blackberries, and this is that peanut butter banana protein smoothie. So excited. Here is tonight's dinner. We have a piece of that curry mustard chicken thigh from the grill. Then we have some Brussels sprouts and white carrots. My favorite way, of course, to enjoy veggies is steam. I also like my Brussels sprout with some bacon, but I can't have bacon right now. So this is a dinner. Yum, yum, yum. Hey guys, hope you've had a great day. I think the knot I had on my forehead is gone. You didn't miss anything. I have my morning routine, which is all my exercise and taking care of myself, and then work, and eating, and then that brings us here. So Lego. So today we're still reading Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. And today's reading, well, technically like yesterday's reading or the day before, but even though it's around the same time as last night, I feel so much better because I'm trying to get myself committed to just working for X amount of hours and calling a day instead of X plus N hours. So that's what we are. So we're talking about relationships. I think the biggest takeaway from this chapter, and before I get too deep into it, this is not relationship advice. I am not an expert, and I don't believe Shetty is an expert on relationships either. So take this with a grain of salt. But I found that some of the things ring true, so take it as you will. The first thing he mentions is, well, one of the first things he discusses is the idea of karma. You know, whatever you do will come back to you. This is true in relationships. Whatever you put out there in a relationship, that's basically what's going to come back to you. It may not necessarily come back from the same person, but it's going to come back to you. So don't be surprised if you are all loving and admiring to someone and they are cold towards you or have no feelings about you, but someone else expresses similar feelings or those same feelings, and you don't even pay attention to it, you don't even notice it because you're so fixated on the person that you want to return your affection. So keep that in mind. That was thing number 1. So then he goes into 4 types of trust: competence, care, character, and consistency. Each of these trusts, no one is going to give you all 4 of them. It's possible, but it's rare. So is it that the person is competent, they know their stuff, they can solve the problem that you have? Is it that they care about who you are and just your well-being in general? Is it that they have strong moral character? They don't compromise on their values? Or is it just that they're consistent and they're reliable and you can count on them for that? Whatever it is, you might have someone with just 2 criteria, 3 criteria, 4 criteria, whatever, different pieces. It says everyone in our lives has a purpose, and not one person serves all purposes at one. And you can think about this within your circle of friends. So within your circle of friends, you probably have one person that you go to for X reason, the other person for Y reason, the other person for Z reasons, different friends for different reasons. And hopefully you're feeding into each other and you're not just sucking away everything they have to offer. Like I mentioned, no one is a complete package. This includes your spouse, this includes your friends, this includes your kids. The only person who can be everything that you need, and who can complete you is you, yourself. You. Only you can be your everything. So please stop counting on people to be everything that you want in life. You have to be what you want first. And then, like I mentioned earlier, it's going to come back to you. But at the same time, you want to make sure you're your everything and you're complete on your own, because when that person who completes you leaves or walks out of your life, when that thing, because it doesn't have to be a person, when that thing you can't live without all of a sudden disappears, then what? If you're your everything, you're stuck to yourself like glue. Okay, so find ways to love yourself some more, find ways to rely on yourself, find ways to be your everything. He says, set your expectations based on what a person actually gives you, not on what you want them to give you. Too many times are we so fixated on what we're expecting from people, right? We get into relationships, we're thinking, okay, we can get this done, we can get him here, we can get her here, we can make him change or whatever. And you set your expectations high, and then you get mad at the other person for not meeting those expectations. That person can only give you what they have. And sometimes what they have is just not what you need. What they have is just not what you need. And so you have to base your expectations based on what they can provide. It's like saying, I don't know why this is the example I'm thinking of, but it's like saying you're in a relationship and one of you is working minimum wage, yet for your anniversary or in dates, you expect to go to a Michelin 5-star restaurant. That's just not within the budget. You can't set that expectation of expecting luxurious gifts and things like that when the person cannot give you that. You have to set your expectations based on what they can provide. So it's the same idea. And another thing to keep in mind, something else that was important, is the role that you play in someone's life is not necessarily the role that they're going to play in your life. And this again deals with expectations. You might be someone who's super important to someone else, and vice versa. They're not the most important to you, and vice versa. So that's why it's like, you can have your best friend's best friend, or, whatever. I think you get where I'm going with this, but don't expect to have that same role in everyone's life, and don't expect people to always treat you the way you treat them, I think is the best way to put it. You should always give people the best of you without expecting anything in return, because when you expect things and you don't get them, that's how people get upset. So when you genuinely care about someone and you give them what you have, they'll accept it. And then if this is the type of person who can reciprocate that, then they will. If not, then of course they won't. Yeah, that's it for today. I think I'll leave the other half of this relationship chapter for tomorrow, but I hope you had a good day. I hope you made good choices. It's day 21 out here on the 75 Hard Challenge. Every time I do this challenge, it makes me realize how quickly the days go by, and it just goes to show, when you think things aren't happening, if you stop and slow down and pay attention, you notice. So yes, this year is going fast. We're 21 days in. Dee and Jason are still going strong with these 21 days, and we're doing great. This has been the best take of the challenge so far. I'm taking a lot of mistakes from challenge 1 and 2, and I'm changing it and making better choices here. There's still areas to be tweaked, but it's definitely better. And then having people to go through it with me, it also helps. So shout out to anyone who's thinking about starting 75 Hard Challenge. You can start tomorrow morning when you wake up. And for those of you that are currently on it, get it going. And I will see you on the next one. Have a good night. Oh, my shirt, it says I earned this shirt. Okay, the R looks to be very silent, but see you guys tomorrow. Oh, yes, I did do my jump rope. I'll put that on the screen here. It was only 600 tonight. I think tomorrow's 2,000 though, so that ought to be interesting. Good night.